I wanted to record this video to give you instructions about how to post a blog post and create a new blog post. So when you log into your website with the URL that I'll give you and the username and password that I'll give you, what you do, or what you'll see, is this screen. What you do is go to posts and you mouse over posts and then you click add new. What you could also do is just click posts. Once you've clicked posts, you'll be able to see all the blog posts that you've created for this site. At the moment, we only see this one, the test post, because I always create a new blog post when I'm creating a new website as a test. And then what you can do with this one is just click trash and it'll be moved to the trash. What you will then do is click add new up here. And then you will see the screen that you will always see when you want to add a new post. What you then do is you add your title in the top here where it says enter title here. You'll then click there and type your title, and then very importantly, you'll click use the Divi builder. Then you will see this. You scroll down on the page and then you will see this. Right, this is the Divi builder, this part, the purple and the blue and the green. What you then do is click load layout and you will click your saved layouts. Your saved layouts will then bring you to blog post layout, which I've appropriately titled it for the purpose. So you click blog post layout and it will then load the blog post layout that I've created for you. And this will take a few seconds to load. And once it's done loading, you will click, this is now an empty space. You see this blue here on the left-hand side with this green, with this insert column. It is empty space and you do not need it. So what you do is you mouse over here where it says delete section and you click delete. Now, this is going to be where your blog post is. So you click on this gray box. Important to know is the gray box is the text box. The green row here is the row where your content will appear, and a row appears in a section, which is this blue part. The only part you need to worry about is the gray part over here. So what you do is you click these three lines, that's called a hamburger menu, and you click that to be able to go into the module and edit things. This is now a standard text box. You will then type over there. What I recommend that you do, though, is create a blog post in Microsoft Word or in Google Docs. I highly recommend using Google Docs because it doesn't include any formatting when you copy paste it into your blog post text box. So I strongly recommend using Google Docs. And you can find it in you have a Gmail account, and then you'll be able to access it through docs.google.com. But I'll send you the link for that as well. So once you've copy and pasted text into here, you'll click save and exit, which is this green button. Save and exit. And then what you do is you will go, if you are ready to publish, you will go publish and click publish immediately. If you are not ready to publish, you click save draft. You can up here. What you can also do is schedule it to be published. So if you click next to publish immediately, there's an edit button. You click there and you'll be able to schedule it for the month, the day, and obviously the year and the time. You'll notice that this is 2 hours behind. It's 1:30 when I'm recording this now. The time is on the computer says 11:31, or the time in your WordPress is 11:31. It's 2 hours behind. So what I recommend you, for some reason, I haven't been able to change that. It's like that on my website as well. What I recommend that you do is just schedule it whenever you'd like it to publish, but keep in mind that it's going to publish 2 hours later. that's not the end of the world, because it doesn't really matter when you publish blog posts. That's not going to be the deciding factor on whether you get readers or not. So when you're happy with your blog post, you click publish, and then it'll publish it to your blog. There is another component to this. There's two other components. The one is the bright green, lime green boxes that you saw underneath your blog post, and I'm going to cover that in a separate video. Actually, it's probably easier to just cover it here. That is I haven't given this blog a title, so it'll be without a title for the second. I'm just waiting while this reloads. What I want to show you is this part over here. This bright green part you can't edit. I've made this what's called a global section, so that if you change it in the Divi library, it will change everywhere. But this part is the part I don't recommend you change. It's just a text box that says, hi, I'm Karen, then your photograph underneath, and then a text box with a blurb about who you are, and then social media follow buttons. That is I call it a blog sign-off line, so that we keep the layout of your blog post uniform always, and that if we need to change something, I can change it in a different part of the website and it will roll out globally over your website. This saves a lot of time in the future and is just more efficient, and I like to work that way. So the only part of your blogs that you will be changing is obviously the text section, the text box here, like I've already showed you. Then you can save and publish that. If you want to go back into your blog post and edit it, you can definitely do that. You basically follow the same steps. You go into your blog post and edit it, and then you click on this gray box, and then you can continue editing text, and bold and underline and italics, and add in a link if you like. To add in a link, what you do is you highlight this text. For example, for my blog post, there's a button here that says insert or edit link, and you click it, and then you'll copy and paste a link here. For example, if you want to link to YouTube, the YouTube link, you go to YouTube, copy the link and paste it in here, and then you click apply. So for example, if I want to link to my site, right, and then I click apply. So now when people click that, it'll go there. If you decide that you don't want that anymore, you can just click remove link and it'll go away. That's quite important if you'd like to link to other websites, or if you'd like to direct people to buy your ebook, or if you've created a YouTube video or a Facebook post that you'd like people to look at, you can use that to send people elsewhere on the web. And once you're done editing, you click save and exit. And once you've published your post, the first time you write a post, this blue button over here will say publish. But if you're editing a post, it will say update. And then you just click update to save your changes, and the changes will be live on your website. And you'll be able to go to your blog and see the new blog post that you've created. So that was an overview about blog posts. And if you have any other questions about writing, scheduling, or publishing blog posts, you are more than welcome to drop me an email.